the NFT craze. Let's talk about it. When it comes to anything like online and digital and technology and things like that, I have a basic understanding of it all, but a lot of it goes way over my head, and I'm often pretty late to the party. Most of the time I get to the party and people are moving on to the next one. So with the current trend of NFTs, I wanted to be a little bit more aware of these things. I wanted to do a video on the subject to try and explain a bit about them, or at least what I understand about them, and more importantly, to see what you guys know about them and what you can possibly tell me in the comments below. Now, to be completely transparent, this isn't going to be a how-to video. It won't tell you how to invest in NFTs, how to make NFTs, because I know none of that stuff. This is simply a video just talking about them and my opinion of them. So, NFT stands for non-fungible token, which I think means that any image online with an NFT attached to it is not interchangeable. And blockchain technology is used to verify the original owner of that image. I think that's all correct. It took me ages just to understand that, and I did about 1,000 takes to explain it badly. Meh. So, was that the digital? So it's kind of like, so it gives but none of that is the point of this video. The point of this video is for me to explain how I feel about NFTs and the confusion I have about them. So whilst the whole NFT thing is a great way for artists to monetize their work online, which before this, as I understand it, was very difficult because people could just take their image from a website and use it pretty much however they wanted with no repercussions for that. Which obviously for the people that put their time and effort into making these images would be really frustrating. So at least this way it puts a bit of a stop to that. And that's great, that's fantastic. Because why shouldn't somebody that's put their heart and soul into making these images, why shouldn't they own that image and have a right to financial benefit from that image? That's the whole thing with art, isn't it? Art, whether it's painting or music or documentaries or however somebody wants to artistically express themselves, it's all about putting your heart and soul into it. It's a really personal thing to be creative and put that out there for the world to see. Which brings me on to my concern with NFTs. That concern is how quickly they will just become like a money-making machine for big businesses, for corporations, for money grabbers, effectively. And already you have these images that are being, I suppose, mass-produced, and I think that just takes away everything about art. And it's no surprise that people that just want to make money will jump onto this bandwagon, because there's images being sold online, for hundreds of thousands of dollars or pounds. And at first glance, it seems crazy to me that these images that you can't physically own are worth so much money to people. But then I think about it a bit more, and I think, well, actually, people buy stuff in video games that they're never going to physically own. Music we download online. Nobody really buys CDs anymore. DVDs, films, I watch them all online. I don't go out and buy a DVD. So as the things that we put value on have changed so dramatically in recent years, it shouldn't be much of a surprise to me that these digital images are now worth so much. And over time, obviously, the NFT market will grow and get bigger and stronger. But at the moment, it feels a little bit like a bandwagon to me. You know, there are celebrities online that are snapping up these images, and just to have them, it's just bragging rights at the moment a little bit, which is never something I'm ever interested in. I'm not saying that I would never be involved with NFTs or try to create my own, for example, who knows? But at this stage, it feels a little bit crazy out there, that these things that I'm never going to physically own, or really have any real use for, are worth such a small fortune, or a big fortune in some cases. I mean, at the very least, in a video game or music or film, you can watch them, listen to them, use them in your games. There's some sort of benefit to having them. Whereas NFTs, I just don't really get it. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.